This is Suzanne Wagner, and I'm doing the Numerology and Astrology for the 2nd of July, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 15, and if you add the 1 and the 5 together, you get the number 6. Today, the number 6 tries to open our eyes to the beautiful gifts of this life. It is a miracle that we are all here on so many intangible levels. Just figuring out how to bring a soul into the physical realm to have a body is alone a monumental feat. Each of us is a walking miracle. Never forget the great gift of this body and this life. When we see each precious moment as a meditation into duality, we begin to not take moments for granted. Being grateful is the energy to resonate with today. Gratitude loves to attract other miracles and vibrates at a very high frequency. Today is a day to cultivate goodness and spiritual integrative awareness. There are so many things that we miss out on in our distractive games that the mind loves to throw our way. Presence is precious. Love is the guide. Forgiveness is freedom. And compassion is the goal. And my astrology today. The Leo moon inspires us to new creative levels and gives us the energy to move from things in our external world. Saturn and Mercury will trine, but then later in the day, Mercury will decide to square Neptune. We might not know if we're coming or going with that pattern, as these things feel very different. These two patterns feel very different. The first one moves with the grounded insights of Saturn and loves to look at the small bits and do things in an order that loves sequences, especially if they have a rational thought behind them. This energy is perfect for keeping the emotions out of things and comes across as more instructive and helpful, but from an emotionally detached position, more an informative insight. Perfect for building projects, putting in drip systems, and explaining in ways that support team building within groups. Just know that we need to realize that at certain times in our life, the lessons are helpful if they come slower. Grasping new concepts is difficult for everyone. But the Mercury-Neptune square is a lot more emotional. It can make conversations difficult because sometimes we do not know what we are feeling, and emotions can pour out of our mouths in very confusing ways. In the latter part of the day, know that we can be prone to self-deception and get overwhelmed with what may need to get done. It can be hard to navigate the current patterns that seem to demand our attention. Some want to escape into books, movie binges, or go on an adventure rather than deal with what is right in front of us. And that is okay too. Thanks, everyone.